Atheism needs abiogenesis to be true. However, the evidence indicates that both abiogenesis and atheism are false. Atheism, the belief in the absence of gods or divine beings, is often aligned with a naturalistic worldview that seeks to explain the origins of life in the universe through purely natural processes, without recourse to supernatural explanations. Central to this worldview is the concept of abiogenesis, the idea that life arose naturally from non-living matter through chemical processes. Abiogenesis offers a naturalistic account of the origin of life, suggesting that life emerged spontaneously under the right conditions, without the need for a divine creator. For atheism, the truth of abiogenesis is crucial because it provides the foundation for a coherent, naturalistic explanation of life's beginnings. In this video, we will explore why atheism relies heavily on the truth of abiogenesis and how this concept underpins the atheistic rejection of theism. The role of abiogenesis in atheism. 1. Providing a naturalistic explanation for the origin of life. One of the fundamental challenges for atheism is explaining the origin of life without invoking a divine creator. The existence of life is one of the most profound mysteries in science, and for much of human history, it has been attributed to the action of a god or gods. Abiogenesis, however, offers a purely naturalistic explanation for how life could have emerged from non-living matter. According to the theory of abiogenesis, life began through a series of chemical reactions that, under the right conditions, led to the formation of self-replicating molecules and, eventually, living organisms. This process, though not yet fully understood, is believed to have occurred on the early Earth under specific environmental conditions. For atheism, the truth of abiogenesis is crucial because it eliminates the need for a supernatural explanation of life's origins. By providing a naturalistic account of how life could have arisen from non-living matter, abiogenesis supports the atheistic view that life does not require a creator or divine intervention. 2. Undermining the argument from design. One of the key arguments for the existence of God is the argument from design, which asserts that the complexity and order observed in living organisms are best explained by the existence of an intelligent designer. This argument suggests that life is too complex to have arisen by chance and must therefore be the product of deliberate creation by a divine being. Abiogenesis challenges the argument from design by offering an alternative explanation for the origin of life. If life can arise naturally from non-living matter through chemical processes, then the need for a designer is negated. The emergence of life can be seen as a natural consequence of the laws of chemistry and physics, rather than the result of intentional design. For atheism, the truth of abiogenesis is essential for refuting the argument from design and reinforcing the view that life's complexity can be explained without recourse to a divine creator. 3. Supporting a materialistic view of reality. Atheism often aligns with metaphysical materialism, the belief that everything that exists is physical or dependent on physical processes. Abiogenesis fits neatly within this materialistic framework, as it posits that life emerged from purely physical and chemical processes, without the need for any non-material or supernatural entities. By relying on abiogenesis, atheism can maintain a consistent materialistic view of reality, where all phenomena, including life, can be explained by the interactions of matter and energy governed by natural laws. This materialistic perspective is essential for atheism, as it rejects the existence of anything beyond the physical world, including gods or divine beings. The consequences of rejecting abiogenesis. 1. The revival of theistic explanations. If abiogenesis were shown to be false or inadequate in explaining the origin of life, it would open the door to alternative explanations, including theistic ones. Without a naturalistic account of how life arose from non-living matter, the argument for a creator or intelligent designer would gain strength, as the existence of life might be seen as evidence of purposeful creation rather than the result of natural processes. For atheism, the falsification of abiogenesis would be a significant blow, as it would weaken the case for a purely naturalistic explanation of life's origins and potentially lend credibility to theistic arguments. The rejection of abiogenesis would challenge the atheistic worldview by forcing it to confront the possibility that life's origins might require a supernatural explanation. 2. Undermining the materialistic framework. Atheism often depends on a materialistic understanding of the universe, where all phenomena can be explained by physical processes. Abiogenesis is a cornerstone of this materialistic framework, providing a naturalistic account of the origin of life. If abiogenesis were rejected, it would cast doubt on the materialistic view of reality, as it would suggest that material processes alone might not be sufficient to explain the emergence of life. The rejection of abiogenesis would therefore undermine the coherence of atheism's materialistic worldview, challenging its ability to explain the origins of life without invoking non-material or supernatural entities. 3. Challenges to the atheistic explanation of life's purpose. The question of life's purpose is central to both atheism and theism. Theism typically posits that life was created by a divine being with a purpose, often linked to the intentions or will of the Creator. This view imbues life with inherent meaning and value, as it is seen as the product of divine intention. Abiogenesis offers an alternative account of life's origins, suggesting that life emerged naturally, without any inherent purpose or meaning. This naturalistic explanation allows atheism to argue that life's purpose is not derived from a divine source but is instead a product of natural processes and human interpretation. If abiogenesis were proven false, the atheistic explanation of life's purpose would be called into question. The inability to account for the origin of life through naturalistic processes might suggest that life has a purpose or meaning beyond what can be explained by materialism, potentially opening the door to theistic or teleological views. The necessity of abiogenesis for atheism. Given the deep connection between atheism and the theory of abiogenesis, the falsification of abiogenesis would have profound implications for the atheistic worldview. Without abiogenesis. 1. Atheism loses its coherent framework. Atheism would struggle to maintain a consistent and comprehensive explanation of life's origins without the naturalistic foundation provided by abiogenesis. 2. Supernatural possibilities become plausible. The rejection of abiogenesis would force atheism to acknowledge the possibility of supernatural or divine explanations for the origin of life, undermining its core tenet of denying the existence of gods. 3. The basis for rejecting theism is weakened. Atheism relies on abiogenesis to refute theistic claims by arguing that life can arise naturally from non-living matter. If abiogenesis is false, this argument loses its force, and theistic explanations may become more compelling. Conclusion. Atheism is closely tied to the concept of abiogenesis because abiogenesis provides a naturalistic explanation for the origin of life without invoking a creator or intelligent designer. By relying on abiogenesis, atheism can maintain a materialistic worldview that explains life's beginnings through purely physical processes. However, if abiogenesis were shown to be false or inadequate, it would challenge the foundations of atheism by undermining its materialistic framework and opening the door to theistic explanations. The truth of abiogenesis is therefore essential for the coherence and viability of atheism as a worldview. Without it, atheism would struggle to provide a comprehensive account of life's origins that excludes the possibility of a divine creator. So, atheism needs abiogenesis to be true. However, the evidence indicates that both abiogenesis and atheism are false, as we have discussed in other videos. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and comment below if you agree, or would like to add your thoughts.